Hello. Okay, I think we are live. Hello, 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 hello. I'm so excited. It's day 3. Hello. I'm so pumped. Let me make sure we are live really quickly and let's dive in. Are you ready? Can you believe it's already day 3? Oh, we are live already. Sweet. Okay, let me turn I want to make sure I can see you guys as you jump on. So turning my noise down. Catherine's here. Hey, Catherine. Hello. Who else is here? Come say hey as you are jumping on. We are here for day 3 of the 6 figure in 6 month challenge. This has been really powerful so far. Marquetta's here. Hey, Marquetta. Hey, Elisa. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, whenever you are watching this. Hi, Caitlin. Hi. Okay, so I would love to hear from you. What are your breakthroughs so far? What shifts have you had that have really stood out to you? Or if there's any lesson that you've learned or anything you've heard that you were like, wow, this really stuck out to me. Hey, Jasmine, hello. This has been really powerful. And I've actually been hearing a lot from you guys privately about the shifts and abundance that you've been feeling. It's really everywhere. Do you feel the abundance? Do you feel the abundance that I am feeling right now? I feel it. It's so good. It's in my bones. It's in my body. Hello. Elizabeth's here. Carissa's here. Hello. Nico Shea, hi. So I would love to hear any really big takeaways or anything that you've had for the past 2 days that have really stuck with you that you're excited to run with. Let me know. We're going to recap really quickly. So day one, we actually talked about the top 2 things you need to shift in order to scale to the 6 figures in 6 month position, right? Day 2, we actually talked about how to turn strangers into paying clients with one core offer. Hi, Melanie. Good to see you. Today, we are actually talking about really incredible scaling strategies. So scaling sales strategies for you to easily hit 6 figures in the next 6 months. Cindy's here, Monica's here. Hey guys, I see you jumping on. Hello. I'm excited you guys are here. Jamie's here, hey. So yeah, today we're talking about scaling sales strategies, really, to help you easily hit 6 figures in the next 6 months. We're going to talk about how to attract more clients. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to go over 10 core shifts that I've personally made in my business that allowed me to scale to 6 figures in 6 months. So I always like to hear insight from, my mentors and people who are ahead of me or people who are where I want to be. I always love to hear their personal thoughts and their shifts and what they did and what they wish they would have known sooner. So I'm actually giving you 10 shifts that really have impacted me in my business, and I really want them to impact you in your business. Does that sound good? And then at the end of the day, we are going to shift you into overflow. And if we have time, we're going to do a little bit of a visual, but if not, that's okay too. Don't worry. We're still going to have a blast. So come on in and say hi. If you're watching the replay, let me know. Hey, Carissa. Elizabeth said, huge breakthrough. Thank you. My poor husband is getting his ears talked up. I love that. Let's go ahead and dive in, you guys. Let's dive straight into this. We have some really good stuff to talk about today. So the first things first, what I want you to know is that there is no amount of time too small to make massive things happen. You could sign like 5 clients this week. Anything is possible. So what does that mean for you? That means that today there is still time to make magic happen. There's still time to make magic happen. Why don't we declare that right now? I easily make magic happen in the comments. I easily make magic happen. Okay, this is the magic I'm talking about. Joy's here. Hi, Joy. So the magic of what this looks like, right? We know that the numbers get paired with the magic. When we have the numbers, the magic happens. Hey, Anna. My client, Victoria, signed 11 clients in 13 days last month. Anna, who just jumped on, signed 2 clients in the first 5 days of working together. My client, Kira, she generated over $35,000 after 1 call with me. My client, Michelle, hit 10K in less than 30 days together. She's like my 7th client that's been able to do that. There is no amount of time too small to make massive things happen. And the question becomes, are you ready for massive things to happen for you? Are you ready? I love this. Yes, I easily make magic happen. I easily make magic happen. Yes, you do. I'm going to be giving you guys some fun action steps. And we're going to talk about really what needs to happen to get to that 6-figure mark. Because that's why we're here, right? We want to hit 6 figures in 6 months. Can I get a hell yes for that? So I'm going to show you how that's possible even more today. Are we ready? Are we ready to get started? Let me know. I'm going to take a drink. And let's dive in. So there are actually 3 things you need to hit your next 100K in cash. Okay, there are 3 things you need to hit your next 100K in cash. And so we're going to do clarity, plus confidence, my plus sign got covered. Let's make it pink. Less. Okay, kind of. You can see it. Okay. Clarity plus confidence equals cash flow. You guys have heard me say this before. So equals clarity plus confidence equals cash flow. Equals cash flow, okay? So what do I mean by this? Clarity, when you have clarity, when you are clear on your vision, your mission, your steps, the direction you're going, when you are completely crystal clear, it brings you a lot of confidence. You feel good. You know your next step. You're not questioning. You're not confused. You're not like, what the hell do I do? You know exactly what you're meant to do every step of the way. Every step of the way. Clarity brings confidence. Clarity brings confidence. I didn't write this very well, you guys. Clarity brings confidence. Now, confidence brings a lot of cash flow. This is the biggest thing. So if you are not receiving the cash flow that you desire in this very current moment, there's something shaken up with your confidence. Okay? If you're not seeing the cash flow that you desire right now, knowing that the money blueprint that you have in your brain right here is either attracting or repelling financial success, there's something going on with your confidence. If you aren't completely confident, we're not clear on something. There's something, and it might not even be in business, you guys. It could be a reflection in your life, knowing that everything we do is a mirror. Everything we do is a mirror. So clarity, it could be your message, it could be your audience, it could be your niche, it could be your goals, it could be your fears, it could be anything that's throwing you out of alignment. Because what I know to be true is as soon as we take a stand and we say, all right, I'm going after this 6 figures in 6 months, I'm doing the thing, and we're like, yeah, and we're excited and we're vibing with this idea, and then all of a sudden, resistance. Right? How many times have you gone after something, you're so excited, and all of a sudden, like, all the shit hits the fan. All the shit hits the fan, you're like, why is this happening? What I know to be true is every single time you make a stand and you step towards your dreams, you step towards your desires, resistance comes up and it challenges you and it questions you and it says, hey, I'm here. I'm here. What are you going to do about it? And what I want you to think about when it comes to resistance, Mello's here. Hi, Mello. Mello's one of my clients too. I'm so happy you're here. Elena's here. Hi, Elena. Good morning. When resistance comes in, I want you to start thinking about it in a different way. If you were a flowing river, and I threw an entire boulder, a giant boulder rock into your river, into your water, what would happen? Would the water just completely stop? It's not how water works. It finds every crack and crevice to go through and under and around and over and morph around the boulder to continue on its journey. And that's what I want you to do. This is embodying Fiercely Unstoppable. That's why this whole brand was created, is because you deserve to be fiercely unstoppable in pursuit of what sets your soul on fire, because that's already meant for you. But the resistance is going to be there. So we can expect resistance to come up. We can expect that things aren't always going to work out, and that's okay, because I am a flowing river willing to go under, over, through, and around the obstacles that come my way. Can you just put I'm willing in the comments? I am willing in the comments. Kelsey's here. Hey, Kelsey. Jamie said, what are your thoughts if we have confidence, but COVID is getting in the way? I will write that down. And like I said yesterday, the trainings are so jam-packed, so I want to make sure I get through them, and then we can answer questions, okay? So confidence, and then you think COVID is in the way. Okay, I'm going to write that down. And then that way I can answer that at the very end. Is that cool if we answer questions at the end, you guys? Because I want to make sure we get through this training. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about today. Awesome. I'm willing. Yes. So let's dive even deeper. Okay. So cash flow. This is just the understanding of what the preface of what I teach. If you're not at the cash flow you desire, there's something going on in your confidence. Even still, even with this COVID idea, there's probably something you're not saying. There's probably something that you're not doing. Maybe you're not being bold enough or saying the things that needs to be said. And then it's probably tied to clarity. But I wrote it down. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's dive even deeper into this, okay? So I'm going to take different colors and show you the deeper level of this. Now, when you are clear, when you have clarity and you have confidence, when it comes to six figures, this whole plan, you guys, the whole plan, the idea is six figures. So I'm just going to put this up here. So 6 figures, okay? So money. The whole idea is this is what's taking you to 6 figures. So when we are clear and when we are confident with the 6-figure plan, that's what we have. So clear and confidence. That means we have a 6-figure business plan. We have a strategic 6-figure business plan. I'm going to put 6-figure biz plan. Okay. So when we have clarity and confidence, when we're clear and confident on the 6-figure idea, we have a clear strategic 6-figure business plan. So what does that mean? That means that you are getting extremely visible, having a step-by-step plan of action that's actually going to take you there. You know every step of the way. Okay, 6 figures, 6 months, got it. No big deal. Here's exactly what I need to do to get to 6 figures in 6 months. When you have a clear strategic plan, you're clear and confident easily. It brings them both. Now, let's do clarity. Let's do confidence and cash, okay? So, confidence and cash bring magnetic messaging and marketing, right? So when you are confident and when you have cash flow coming in, that means you're magnetic in some way. That means that you've got something going on here. So I'm actually gonna, so this is this. So we're gonna do confidence and cash flow. So these two here, bring it down here. This is gonna be the magnetic messaging. Okay. So when you are confident and when you have cash flow coming in, that means you're very magnetic. That means your messaging is on point. That means people understand what you are saying, why you are meant for them. That means that when you have people come into your door, they're like, I easily want to buy this because this is exactly what I'm looking for. Exactly what I'm looking for. So when you're confident, you sell a hell of a lot more. Your marketing is confident. It works for you easily. It's like an ever-flowing process. Now, let's do orange for this one. Orange, actually we'll do blue because it's a little bit more prominent. So then when we have clarity and cash, so let's do these instead. So clarity and cash, we put these together and bring this one down here. When we're clear and when we have cash flow coming in, when we're clear and we have cash flow coming in, that means that we have more sales. More sales. right? Which is really, we want to have more sales. We want to have more consistent sales, because the whole point of this, you guys, is not that you hit 10K or 20K one time. One time. I want you to have consistency in your sales so that you know your base revenue, you know for the next few months, you're bringing in high level income, right? So when you have more sales in your business, when you have more consistent sales in your business, AKA more consistent high level 5-figure cash months in a row, can we get excited about $10,000, $20,000 in cash coming into our account every single month as we proceed forward? Can you get excited about that? I'm excited about that. So when you have a lot more sales coming in, and when you're consistent with your sales, that means you have a lot of cash flow and you have a lot of clarity. Does this make sense so far? So when you are clear and confident, you easily have a 6-figure business plan. So when you have a 6-figure business plan, you're confident, you're clear, you know your direction, and you feel confident in the direction of getting there. Now, when you're magnetic, when your marketing and your messaging is massively magnetic, that means you have the cash flow, you've got the confidence. And then when you have more consistent sales coming in, that means you're clear and you've got the cash. Okay, we got this so far. So we're feeling pretty confident so far. So again, like I said, I don't want you to just hit 10K one time, 20K one time, 30K cash one time. It's beyond that. It's a bigger vision. It's about hitting it again and again and again, and then increasing it along the way so that you actually have the financial freedom and the impact that you desire. Cindy said, would this apply to someone wanting to start a virtual assistant business? Yes, absolutely. This applies to every single business, you guys. It doesn't even matter. This system that I teach of confidence and clarity bring cash applies to everything. If anybody is trying to receive more cash flow, 100%. Shell's here. Hey, Shell. Saw you jump in. Again, you guys, like I said, I'm actually celebrating my 20th 5-figure cash months. What does that mean? That means I've had almost 2 consecutive years of 5-figure cash months in a row. And why am I telling you that? Because I know you can do this too. If I could make $8,000 in 2016, $8,000 in 2016, you guys, you can do this. You can totally do this. So tell me in the comments, between your 6-figure business plan, that magnetic messaging and marketing, and more consistent sales, which one do you want to accelerate in your business? Jennifer said, I'm just joining. I rushed home from Home Depot. Oh, that's so fun. I hope you bought some fun stuff. I can't wait to get some new plants and stuff for my office, for my house, for my apartment. Like I said, this is a brand new apartment, you guys. So I can't wait to do that as well. Shell said, hi, hello. Okay, so which one of these do you want to accelerate in your business? The 6-figure business plan, the magnetic messaging and marketing, or more consistent sales? Which one do you want to accelerate in your business? Tell me in the comments. Because we're gonna actually dive into each of these even deeper. But the cool thing is once you identify what you need to accelerate, you can figure out, okay, what do I need to focus on more? Knowing how they're connected. So which one of these do you want to accelerate in your unique business? So as you put that in, Ashley said magnetic messaging and marketing. Awesome. Yes, that's so big. Okay, so you need to focus on confidence and the cash coming in. Passion flower to grow. Oh, fun. Jennifer's gonna grow some flowers. I love it. Okay. Carissa said more consistent sales. Okay, so we got to focus on the clarity and the cash. Yeah. Shell said all of the above. Okay, well, we got to focus on all 3. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so we're kind of doing both, all 3 kind of as well. Okay, let's dive into this even further. Now, a lot of you guys commented yesterday, and I'm working on getting on to all of your comments as well, but I want to open this up again. So if I were to take a look at your current system of how you're bringing in cash, how you're bringing in clients, and tell you exactly what you need to shift, exactly what you need to do to hit consistent 10 to 20K cash months, if you would like me to do that, drop call in the comments, C-A-L-L. Drop call in the comments if you want me to look at your unique business and tell you exactly what you need to do to shift to make 6 figures in the next 6 months drop call in the comments and we will see if you are a good fit for one of my strategy calls. You guys, on these calls alone, we're gonna dive into 3 things, okay? We're gonna dive into the number 1 thing that's blocking your success. And to be honest, it's usually not what you think it is, but it's detrimental to your success, okay? The second thing we're gonna dive into is step-by-step strategies to get you into your 5-figure cash months. And then as a bonus, I'm gonna give you the 3 things you need to scale to your next 100K. Okay, so just drop call, C-A-L-L in the comments, and I will be messaging everybody today. I'm so excited to do that. So we're actually gonna dive in even deeper to this, even deeper. Elena said all. Do you mean call or do you mean all of the above? Just let me know. So let's dive in even deeper. So you just identified what you wanted to work on, whether that was more consistent sales, a 6-figure business plan, magnetic messaging and marketing. Let's talk even deeper about what this looks like, okay? When you have a 6-figure business plan, I'm going to actually tell you, you guys, what we're going over right now is 9 essentials to scale your business. So if you want to, I know that I'm a big note taker, so if you want to put that down, you can do that now. 9 essentials to scale your business. When you have a 6-figure plan, you have tons of visibility, okay? What you're gonna do is you're going to scale quickly. You're gonna scale really, really fast. So you're gonna scale quickly. If you have a 6-figure business plan, meaning you have confidence and clarity, you know exactly what to do, you're gonna scale pretty fast, okay? You're also going to have a simple lead generation process that actually works for you. So you have power promotions, AKA, what does that mean? A power promotion, if you've never run a promotion before, or if you've never run a launch before, whatever you want to call them, launches, court promotions, it doesn't matter. When you run a promotion, that means you're actually signing clients, making more sales more often. So these are the strategies that I teach every step of the way. That way, I'm gonna be honest with you, I was just talking to one of my clients about this the other day. I have had since February, so February, what is this month? This is July. Do you guys do that too? Do you feel like this month has just gone by way too fast? This whole entire year, I'm like, what happened? So February, March, April, May, June, July. For the past 6 months, I have had 6 5-figure launches. That's amazing, right? That's incredible. And I've had 5-figure launches before, but I want to help you have 5-figure launches all of the time. So when you have a 6-figure business plan, let's go into the 3 again. The 3 again is you're going to scale quickly. You will have a simple lead generation process that actually works for you. So you're actually bringing in leads all of the time. You're attracting and you're generating leads. And as a third thing for the 6-figure business plan right there, you're going to have powerful promotions, meaning you're going to be able to hit 5-figure launches every single time. Every single time. That's what you have when you really focus on this 6-figure plan. Shell said I need to focus on the 6-figure business plan. Yeah. Okay, so let's dive even deeper into magnetic messaging and marketing. Okay, when you are magnetic with your messaging and when you are magnetic with your marketing and you're really just like, you're attracting people to you and you're generating all these clients, you're going to attract ready to buy leads. I'm talking about the leads who are just like, yeah, let me pay you. Here's my money. I'm totally in. I'm all in. And we want that, right? So you easily attract ready to buy leads that say, I'm all in, here's my money. How do we do this? How do we do this, right? You're also going to, when you have that magnetic messaging and marketing plan, you're also going to grow your audience daily. Who in here, who's watching right now, I know you guys are taking massive notes right now. This is a lot of really good, juicy information. Who in here would like more growth in their business? More growth in their business. Go ahead and put growth in the comments if you want to have more growth in your business. And thirdly, when you are magnetic with your messaging and your marketing, you are actually seen as the go-to person. You are the expert status, which is really important for you to have credibility and for people to have their eyes all over you, all over you. You want to be the person, the go-to person who is tagged in everything that's like, hey, who in here knows someone who helps with this? Who in here knows someone who does this? And you're literally the first person that comes to their mind. They're like, oh my God, you need to talk to Ashley. You need to talk to Carissa. You need to talk to Shell. You need to talk to Marquetta. oh my God, Joy is going to blow your mind. She's amazing, right? She or he's amazing, doesn't matter, right? So when you are magnetic with your messaging and your marketing, again, we'll recap really quickly. You're going to attract ready to buy leads. That's the first thing that happens. You're also going to grow your audience daily. You easily grow your audience. And then you're going to be seen as the go-to expert status. You are the go-to person. You guys, we don't want you to be the best kept secret. And some of you right now are a damn good secret. Can anybody just knowing this is a safe space, can anybody just say, okay, Brooke, I know I'm a secret. I know I'm a secret, but I'm willing to change. I know I'm a secret right now because I'm not getting visible enough and my messaging isn't clear and my marketing isn't clear. So therefore I'm a secret. If you know you are a secret, let's just announce it because I'd really like to help you not be a secret anymore, okay? I wanna help you be the go-to expert because that's what we want. It's easier. This is the fastest way to get you your next 100K, you guys, to get you to your next 6 figures, okay? So does that make sense so far? Are we all good so far? I know a lot of you guys say you want more growth, Sweet. Okay, Catherine says, I know I'm a secret, but I'm willing to change. Yes, and I'm so glad that you are my client because I get to help you do that. Okay, totally. It's honestly, with any problem, you guys, the first thing is to just identify it and breathe life into it because as soon as you speak about it, as soon as you say, hey, this is the problem, it loses its power. It loses its power. Okay, so Casey says, I'm a secret. Michelle says, I'm a secret too. See, look, we have all these secrets. All right, no more. People have to know what you do. We have to sell. We have to get visible. People need to know what you do in order for you to have the impact that you desire. That's why you're here, right? That's why we start a business. We don't start a business because the business train, the CEO train comes to our door, knocks on our door and says, hello, Michelle, are you ready to start your business now? Here's the train. Or they didn't kidnap you and take you onto this train saying, all right, let's do this, right? You chose this on purpose. So this is off topic, but sometimes when we're a secret, what we need to do is we need to go back to our whys. And we need to have 2 secure, clear whys. You need to have your selfish. That means all about you. Why? Why are you doing this for you? And then you need to have the selfless why. Why are we doing it for other people? Okay. Remember, people don't always buy what you do. Often they'll buy why you do it. Because people want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. So that's just an extra homework piece for the beautiful secret keepers, the secreters in here. All right, let's dive into the more sales, more consistent sales. So obviously, when you have more consistent sales, this is an obvious increase in your cash flow. So that's the first thing. That's the first thing. It's an obvious increase in your cash flow. It also allows you to elevate your product funnel. So when you have more sales, more consistent sales, you elevate your product funnel. This means that you have a clear process from stranger to paying customer again and again and again. So you actually have client retention. You have client retention. When you have more consistent sales, that means that you've mastered your sales conversions. You want your close rate. So you want your close rate to be at least 50%. And then we want to increase it from there. My close rate right now, I believe, is sitting at right about 80%, which is incredible. And it's been that way for a couple of months. So that is something that I really strive to help my clients with too, is helping them get their close rate up to where they're not hearing no's all the time. We're going to hear no's, but if we know 50%, well, then we know 1 in 2 buy. Right now, you might be in 1 in 5 buy or 1 in 10 buy. I don't know. Depends on your close rate. So when you have more consistent sales, which is super exciting. Obviously, you have the increase in consistent cash. You also elevate your product funnel. So you have recurring clients, and you have a clear path to get next client. And then you also, this means you've mastered your sales. You've mastered your sales conversion. So mentioning all of those things, what do you feel like you need to focus on to increase your income? Tell me in the comments. So choose 1 or 2 of those things. If you want me to repeat all of the 9, let me know. Let me know. If you want me to repeat all 9 again, I can totally do that. But tell me in the comments which one or two really stuck with you that you need to focus to increase your income. Barbara's here. Hey, Barbara. Ashley said, I'm fine with hearing no, but I need to have more conversions to at least hear no. Okay. More conversations. Yes, we need to have more conversations. Yeah, no's are good. Oh my gosh, you guys. I love hearing no's. I want my clients to get to a yes or a no on the call. If you tell me no, that's okay. That's on you, right? Because here's my offer. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Here's my offer. Whether you want it or not is up to you. Whether you want the tools to make money for the rest of your life, that's up to you. And it's okay if you say no. You're not going to hurt my feelings, because I know someone right around the corner this week is going to say yes. I know that to be true. I know that to be true. Casey said, I need to work on clarity first, and then I need to find out my whys. Okay, good, Casey. Barbara said, hi, Barbara. Okay, what else do you guys feel like you need to work on? What else do you feel like you need to work on? Let's repeat the 9 essentials really quickly, okay? So 9 essentials to scale to your 100K. 9 essentials. So we'll start with 6-figure business plan. When you have a 6-figure business plan, you scale quickly. You have a simple lead generation process that actually works. And then you have powerful 5-figure promotions. Okay, that's a business plan. Now, when you are magnetic with your messaging and your marketing, you attract ready-to-buy leads, you grow your audience daily, and you are seen as the go-to expert. When you have more consistent sales, you have an obvious increase in cash flow. It elevates your product funnel, and it means you've mastered your sales conversions. So out of those 9, pick 1 or 2 that you feel like you really need to focus on. Let's identify those so that we know what you need to tweak. And if you want me to personally take a look at your business and your system here of how you do this and tell you exactly what you need to shift in order to scale to 10 to 20K cash months, drop call in the comments, CALL, drop call in the comments. Again, I'm going to be messaging all of you guys today from yesterday and today. I am giving away 10 free 6-figure strategy sessions within this next week. And I want to see if that is for you and if I can help you do that. Okay. So we're going to dive deep. Okay. Yeah, we got some good stuff. Okay, Michelle said confidence, business plan, audience growth. Cindy said, Barbara said 6-figure plan, maybe the magnetic messaging. Okay, good, you guys. This is important. We need to know what we're going to focus on. I love diving deep with you guys because I'm going to tell you straight up what you need to scale. That's one of the things that you hear my clients say all the time. They'll say things like, oh, Brooke doesn't always tell you what you want to hear. She tells you what you need to hear. And it's so funny because I'm like, that doesn't sound very nice, but it's all intentional. It's all like, I want to help you achieve as fast as possible. That's my goal. I don't want you to have to deal with the bullshit that I had to deal with. And I'm sick of the fluff. I'm sick of the fluff. Are you sick of the fluff? Can we just be like, no more fluff? Like, no more. I'm sick of people having trainings and not actually telling people what they need. So I'm dedicated to tell you exactly what you need to be doing to scale. Does that sound good? Because I'm sick of the fluff, okay? I'm sick of it, and I am always dedicated to giving you exactly what you need to scale really fast. Let me know if you're sick of it too, okay? If you're sick of signing up for things and being like, I still have no idea what the hell I'm doing. There are a few main things that you really need to focus on to increase your income, not only in this year, but in this week and in this month and today alone, okay? So really, it's not even just that, but for the rest of your life. And I want to teach you guys some core shifts that have actually completely changed my business. My business has completely changed. And I wish I would have known these sooner. And I really hope that you I literally created 10 shifts that I really thought about, okay, what have I done that has allowed me to go from food stamps to 6 figures to 6 figures in 6 months? What have I done? Especially when, you guys, yesterday I told you I had an entire plan of action that was completely different this year. I threw it out and I started brand new in February. How was I able to do that? Okay. So these are things I wish I would have known sooner, and I wish I would have done faster. And I hope that you do these really, really quickly, because I know it's going to have a really beautiful blessing on your life as well. Does that sound good? Yeah, Shell says, no more fluff, no more fluff. I know, I'm sick of it. It drives me nuts. Ashley said, freaking men, yes. Okay, so I have a couple shifts for you. I'm going to give you 10. The first shift that I made was to focus on the transformation. So focus on that transformation for the clients. We're not focused on here's what you're going to get, the features, if you will. Like, you're going to get this amount of calls, you're going to get this amount of support. We're not focused on that. We're focused on the client's transformation. When I shifted this, because you guys, I used to sell completely differently. You would laugh at my sales conversion when I first started. It was down in the dumps. It was not very good. But as soon as I shifted this and I focused on their personal transformation that they are going to see, when we focus on, hey, when we work together, this is the result you can expect. We want to focus on selling that, and you will be selling a lot more, okay? That's the first shift. The second shift that I made that completely blew up my business was to sell the sales conversation. So whatever business you guys have right now, it doesn't matter. No matter what, we need to have a sales conversation, right? We want to have that ability to sell. Do you always need to have a conversation to sell things? No, of course not. But depending on your price point, you may need to have a conversation about it. Someone might want to talk to you about it before they make this decision. So when you can focus on selling, and when I say selling the sales conversation, I mean like quote unquote selling. Remembering that everything we do in life, we're selling. Anything we want to bring people into or anything we want to do, we're selling. You sell when you give your dog a pill, you sell it by putting it into peanut butter, by wrapping some cheese around it, by putting it into a pill popper where you're like, okay, come here, come get it, right? You're selling the idea that hey, dog, you're getting a treat. You're not getting a pill, right? But you're giving them what they want. You're selling them what they want, and you're really giving them the pill inside of what they need to heal and to move forward in their life. But as soon as I transitioned into focusing on selling the call, selling the call. I put that in air quotes because I don't want it to sound like I'm receiving money for this. I'm not. That completely blew up in business. And if you could focus on booking one sales conversation per day, one sales conversation per day, whether you book it each day or not, it doesn't matter. But if you could focus the energy of, okay, I'm going to focus on having one sales conversation booked each and every day, that intention and the action that you're going to take is going to just accelerate your business. Candy said I was writing an email to actually sell what I'm offering. Awesome, Candy, congratulations. Okay, the third shift that I made that completely saved me and changed my life is not to dwell on the no's, okay? In fact, the no's actually bring you closer to the yeses. And that was kind of what I was just saying. I know who just said that? Who just said that they were not worried about the no's? They just needed, I think it was Ashley. Yeah. So don't dwell on the no's. We get no's a lot, especially if you get no after a while. If you can shift the idea of, okay, if I had coffee, and I knew this was really, really good coffee, and I went around and I was like, hey, Ashley, would you like some coffee? And you said no. I'm like, okay, no problem. All right. Hey, Shell, would you like some coffee? And you say, no, thanks. And then I say, okay, hey, Candy, do you want some coffee? And she says, yes. Awesome. It's awesome coffee. Here you go. Right? So it's, do you think the people who are serving coffee get upset when you say, no, you don't want any? The problem is that we make it mean something about us personally. And the no's mean nothing about you. They mean nothing about you as a person. So I'm going to clear that out of the way. So what we know to be true, as soon as you can shift that and know that all of these no's are bringing a yes. I know someone's going to say yes this week. So whether that's you, I only have so many spaces. So it's up to you. Do you want to join me or do you not? In which case it's okay. Okay. Ashley said me. Yes. All right. 4 is to focus on the next. So this is something that I constantly talk to my clients about. And it's something that we all deal with, we all struggle with, especially when the no's get really heavy. And it's like, no. And we're doing all the work and we're doing all the things. And we're like, why is this not working? Why am I struggling so hard, right? Has business ever felt like a big struggle for you? It has for me. I will be the first one to say business has felt freaking hard sometimes, okay? But focus on the next. We don't want to put all of our eggs in one basket. what we want to do is focus on abundance and focus on the next person you can serve. So cut the energy. Love you. Mwah. Maybe I'll see you later. On to the next. I like to sing that song. Who sings that song, you guys? The next. I know it's about boys, but you know, it's the same thing. Sing that song. Tell me in the comments if you know. But that song is so good to remember in business as well. How are we doing so far? We doing good? Doing good? Okay, so the fifth shift that I've made that has completely blown up my business is, this kind of goes along with it. We're shifting the thoughts around the offer. Remember how yesterday we talked about how you're crafting this beautiful offer, and maybe you're giving your offer a facelift, or maybe you're coming up with a new offer, or you're coming up with a new idea of what you're going to sell and how you're going to sell it, and what you're going to package together when people buy, and when they do this, you're going to give them this. And so you're kind of just creating this really beautiful opportunity for people. Once you can shift into, this offer is the most amazing thing on the planet, it's going to transform your life. Do you want it? You don't feel bad if they don't. You're just like, you're in this zone of like, ooh, that's silly if you don't want this. It's silly if you don't want this. If you want it, awesome. I'm so excited. And I can't wait to have you along for the ride. But if you don't, okay, that's fine. But it's shifting your mindset to, hey, I have an offer. I have an offer. It's amazing. And now it's up to you. Right? And so that is something that when I shifted that, it's these tiny shifts that you make in your brain, you guys. Hey, Emily, I just saw you jump on. I wanted to say hello. These tiny shifts that you make in your brain, because the hardest part about business is right here, the 6 inches between your ears. This is the hardest part about business. This is the hardest part about scaling to your next 6 figures. Okay. So number 6, the 6th shift that I made is to focus on a minimum of 3 income producing activity every single day, but not even just doing income producing activities. It's also doing that first thing in the morning, making sure I'm actually producing income and doing the things that produce income every single morning before I get into the nitty gritty of my day. That has completely shifted business. Okay, number 7, my 7th shift. I have a lot of them for you guys. My 7th shift, is what I really wish I would have known sooner, is to constantly grow your email list by promoting a brand. Well, I do a new opt-in every single month. Okay, so I do a new opt-in every single month, but if you can promote an opt-in every single week, that's going to just blow up and skyrocket your email list. And what I didn't realize when I first started, and what I didn't realize as I was scaling, was that your email list is so important. And email is still king. I'm telling you, email is still king. And it's one of those things that it's yours. It's not Facebook's, it's not Instagram's, it's yours. And I get to have these beautiful interactions with people over email. So your clients are out there. So we want to use the law of reciprocity. Are you guys all familiar with the law of reciprocity? Do you know what that is? So basically, when I give you something, you are more inclined on a psychological level to give me something back. Have you ever gotten a compliment and then instantly you just like, bloop, compliment back? You like receive it and then you're like, oh, but I love your shoes. We don't actually just fully take it in. That's because it's the law of reciprocity, right? Psychologically, you're wanting to give them something. All right, the 8th shift is to generate conversations with the 1-sentence email. This is so simple, you guys, but when I started doing this, it completely changed my business. It's so stinking simple. All you need to do is send out an email to your email list and say, hey, are you still wanting my help with blank? Reply and let me know. And it's a beautiful start to a conversation to really, really draw out who could potentially be your clients, who could potentially be offered your offer. And then from there, you get to move on, right? But you're able to kind of be like, hey, do you want my help or not? And if not, that's okay. We can unsubscribe you. But this 1-sentence email has completely transformed my business. Okay, shift number 9. I've got 2 more for you guys. How are we doing? Are we doing good? Do we love this? Any big takeaways so far? Let me know in the comments. My 9th shift that I want you to adopt is the of course mentality. The of course mentality. So I want you to start seeing amazing things as normal. And that has actually transformed my life, not just my business. not just my business. Let's transform my life. Of course, I just got princess parking. Of course, someone bought my meal ahead of me. Of course, I got a free, whatever that is, a free drink. Of course, I just signed a client today. Like, of course I did. Of course, I just made money while I was sleeping. Of course, someone wants to sign up for my offer. Of course, that happened. Like, of course it happened because life gets to be this good. And the better it gets, the better it freaking gets. So if you could adopt my of course mentality, do it. I want to just like embed that little seed. Of course your life gets to be this good. Of course it does, right? And then my 10th shift is to sell daily, okay? Yes, every single day. Every single day to sell your heart out, and to sell something, okay? You should have something that you're selling. If you come to me and you say, Brooke, I don't know what I'm selling, that's a problem. That is a huge problem. Sell something. Sell your free offers as much as you sell your paid offers like we just talked about. Trust me, you're not salesy. I actually look at my mentors. I have a few mentors that sell all the damn time, and I'm never upset that they're selling. In fact, most of the time I'm like, oh, I need that. I need that. I need that. I need that. Okay, I'm in. Right? So it's like, I love the opportunity to buy. People love to spend money. They do. People love to buy things. We just don't like to be sold. So you're not going to be salesy because you're solving someone's problem. How could you ever be salesy if you were solving someone's problem? But instead, I want you to think of, if I'm keeping the solution, who is going to be upset if they never solve the problem? Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? Can you imagine if I had a bunch of secrets and I had a bunch of things that I knew were going to help you and I didn't tell you I had them, and you're sitting over here struggling and I'm like, oh, I have all the answers for you. And you're like, why didn't you tell me? Okay, get out there and sell your heart out. Sell every single day. Cool? Because money is the lifeline of your business. If we don't have income, it's like you don't have oxygen and we can't breathe. And what I know to be true is that you are here on purpose. You have a mission to fulfill, and the time is now. Do not be the person who looks back and feels the pain of never going after their dreams. That should be your biggest fear. That should be your biggest fear. The other fears are just kind of silly fears, right? That we brought into our lives and into our business. What's going to happen if you never go after your desires? What would happen? Who were you supposed to impact, but now can't because you chose to sit in fear? What I know to be true is that this is a yes world. Can you just put like, this is a yes world in the comments? Just declare that this is a yes world. The universe does not work on hesitation. It works on alignment. It works on alignment. Start saying yes to your desires and allow your life to get that good. Not even good, but give up the good to go for the extraordinary. You're meant for magic. You're meant for extraordinary because, like I said, the better it gets, the better it gets. You get to have it all. Don't you forget that. You get to have the and life. And it's time that you allow yourself to shift into overflow. I just want you to close your eyes for a minute, put your hand on your heart. And just imagine overflow. What does that look like for you? Just complete overflow. An abundance of money. An overflow of friends, an overflow of clients, an overflow of love, an overflow of sales, an overflow of everything you've ever desired. What would that look like for you? How would that feel? Tell me in the comments if you were in overflow right now. Because you get to have as many clients, as many sales as you want. And it starts with a thought and a desire for more. And you hear this desire because you are being led in that direction. You are here right now in this 6-figure in 6-month challenge because you are drawn and you are led, and because that is already meant for you. Your first step is to become the embodiment of already having it and start to see it as your reality. Start to see it that this is now, that, hey, this check is for me. It's actually for me. It has my name on it. It has $100,000 on it, or whatever your goal is. And I get to cash this. This gets to be mine now. Step into that life because you get to step into it any day. okay? At all moments, you have a choice. And you can act from lack, or you can act from pure desire. So when you act from pure desire and that alignment, it happens fast. I told you earlier when we first started this, there is no amount of time too small to make massive things happen. What are you acting in now? Are you acting in desire, or are you acting in lack? Because we want you to be in non-resistance. Non-resistance, that we don't want to make things mean things. They don't have to mean anything at all. If you're feeling really, really good, you just feel good and you're elevating your energy into a place where you're feeling good and you attract really good energy things to you. Become the embodiment of what you want. Represent money as who you are. If you're in lack, if you're in the shit, it's really easy to sit in lack. It's so easy to just sit there and to drain there. It's like quicksand and you're like, ah. When you have a bad day, it's easy to sit in the shit. I know, Lash, I know that when you have a bad day, it's so easy to sit in the shit. But what I know to be true is that you cannot make a decision. You cannot make a decision when you are on a level 10 of resistance. You cannot make a decision when you are on a level 10 of resistance. Stop doing the things that hold you apart from what you want. And ask yourself, what is keeping me here? What is keeping me where I am? What is keeping me stuck? Let's identify what the hell that is and let's shift it, because it gets to shift. Alignment is money, right? Because when you realize you are your source, and when you realize that you are your power, that you are why people buy, you've got it going on, okay? You can create wealth at any moment. Every action and inaction is alignment. When you are your power, when you are your source, just claim that in the comments right now, that I am my source. I am my source. Alignment equals money. Alignment equals manifestation. Alignment is who you really are. The well-being is who you really are. This is your natural birthright, okay? This is your natural birthright. So I want you to start doing this exercise throughout the week. I want you to focus on feeling really, really good. How can you feel really, really good and feel so good? What can you easily feel good about? Because the better you feel, the better you attract. And when you're in that higher vibration, that becomes your new normal. When we're in the higher vibration of alignment, things happen fast. And it starts by just feeling good. It's so simple. What can you feel good about? Shift your focus to something you enjoy. That's what happens. I want you to think of it like hiccups, right? So have you guys had hiccups before? Oh my God, I get hiccups all the damn time. All the damn time. So it's like hiccups. When you have hiccups, they hurt, they're annoying. And when we focus on the hiccups, when we focus on the bad, it never seems to go away. We're just like, damn it, I still have these damn hiccups. I still have these damn hiccups. But what usually happens when you have hiccups? An hour later, all of a sudden you're like, oh, I don't have hiccups anymore. Yay! Why? That's because you focus on something else. Resistance is that you feel bad, which means that you're practicing thinking about what you don't want. We just have to shift that into thinking, what do you actually want and how can I choose to feel good? You have a choice to feel good. And through adversity comes champions. I invite you right now to take my hand and to be a champion with me. Be a champion with me. Like I said before, the hardest part about life and business is the 6 inches between your ears. We are making this so hard on ourselves. Our beliefs are making this so damn hard. Your brain is going to prove you right in everything possible. But when you can remember that you are your source, so declare that right now. I am my source. I am my source. I am the source of everything I want to create. You know you're capable of doing anything you really desire. Your past does not define you. You get to define you. And you are the one responsible for creating the wealth and creating your success. You've got this. You owe it to yourself to just show up in your true unlimited power. Your true unlimited power. So I'm so excited for you guys. This can be fast. It can be easy. It can be fun. Oh my gosh, making money can be fun. Can I get a hell yes for that? It gets to be fun. It gets to be fun. And again, if you want my help and helping this be fun and easy and fast, and if you are wanting to scale, and I mean roll up your sleeves, my friend, you better be ready to roll up your sleeves, buckle down, and get to work to run towards 10 and 20K cash months. Drop call in the comments, C-A-L-L, drop call in the comments if you want me to take a look at your unique business and tell you exactly what you need to shift in order to scale to 6 figures in the next 6 months. Drop call in the comments. I believe in you guys so freaking much. And I am here every step of the way to help you plan and execute your 6 figures in the next 6 months. The question becomes, are you ready to run? Are you ready to run? Because I am ready to run as fast as you are. Okay? I am ready to run as fast as you are. So I know that Shell said something really amazing. 20K months has my name on it. Yes, I claim it. I step into it. I am of service to many, and I help them be everything they were created to be. Yes. I love that. All right, you guys, I actually have another call. So when it comes to, we had a question earlier about confidence and COVID. And what I'm going to do, you guys, is I actually am putting an extra time on my schedule this week to answer all of your questions and to do Q&A and coaching and whatever you guys need for an hour, okay? So I will be posting that in the group today. If we have enough people joining, if it's a small group, we'll actually go on Zoom. If it's a big group, we'll stay on Facebook Live. But when it comes to confidence, okay, you're like, I have the confidence, but people aren't buying because of COVID. Probably, like I said earlier, I would have to say, it's safe to say that there's something that you're not saying to soothe, that we're not tapping on the pain enough to actually tell them the transformation they're going to see. I understand it's an uncertain time, but what I know to be true is that my sales have been up. All of my clients' sales have been up. The mastermind that I was in, all of their sales have been up. And what I know is that people are still spending money. Businesses are still making money. You can still make money. We just have to make sure we're saying what we need to say to make that happen. So I hope this was helpful. If you love this, please give me some love. Give me helpful in the comments that you like this. This is what we need to focus on. This is what's going to take you to your next 100K and as fast as you can run to make it happen. I love you. I believe in you. I am just on the other side of this screen. If you ever want to say hello or if you ever have a question for me, I will see you guys later. Cheers to being fiercely unstoppable. Have an awesome rest of your day.